Hey, what's up, party people? It's your co-host, Kevin.
And I'm Brandon.
And we're coming to you live with the spur of the moment on my birthday. 42 years old today. And we were having a discussion on the back porch. And it's something that I know nothing about.
But it wasn't just a discussion.
It wasn't a discussion. It was brought to us by Zeth Davids. Sent me a message on Facebook with a link to a article about some golfers that were going to be playing in some sort of other non-PGA event. Didn't know what it was. I thought Zeth possibly sent me a link that he thought I was somebody else. Then it says, podcast worthy ? Well, I guess it is podcast worthy.
Listen, we have to give the fans what they want. If you have somebody that reaches out to you directly, you have to give them what they want. So Kevin asked me, he's like, do you know anything at all about this golf tournament that's taking place in Saudi Arabia? And I said, well...
Wait. It's in Saudi Arabia?
To be fair, to be technically sound, I don't know where in the hell they're playing. It could be in Saudi Arabia, but it's definitely Saudi Arabia backed.
I do know that because I remember when Phil Mickelson had to do some sort of like formal apology or something. By the way, we're sitting in my garage in my golf cart.
Right.
This is how spur of the moment this podcast is.
Like literally. So Kevin asked me, he's like, do you know anything about it? And I said, yeah. So here's what I know. I know enough a little bit to be dangerous because I haven't really been keeping up. But I learned about this a couple months ago on a friend's trip. And some of the fellows were talking to me about it at the golf tournament and about how Phil Mickelson has joined forces with this Saudi Arabia company or whatever. And they're doing this. It's basically like a alternative to the PGA. Okay. I didn't really think that much of it. And then they're like, Phil's going to be blackballed. McIlroy's coming after him, this and that. And then I thought about it and I've listened and I was like, well, okay, so what's the big deal? So apparently, Kevin,
Yes, Brandon.
And more people have joined this event that's happening right now as we speak.
Yes.
They're facing, and I don't know if it happened today because I haven't heard an update, but if they play in this event, they're facing a lifetime ban from the PGA. So that means Phil Mickelson can't play. I think is it
DeChambeau?
Yep, DeChambeau's playing. Dustin Johnson, who's a big draw, I think he's top 15 in the world.
Yeah.
Sergio Garcia's playing in this.
Not Sergio.
Sergio is playing. But by the way,
I didn't even know he still played.
Well, that's the point. Is he a huge draw? Is he not? So, but here's the thing. They're going over there and they're playing in this alternative PGA tournament, okay?
Yeah.
But the total purse is $25 million this week.
Oh.
So, that's a shit ton of money, right? Of course it is. But people are like, well, wait a minute. Well, how much do they make over here in America? In comparison, the Masters this year, I think, paid $15 million, which was a record.
For the winner.
For the winner. Well, I think that was total purse.
Okay.
That's total purse.
Because they pay out for like the top 10 or 12.
Well, everyone gets paid if you make the cut.
Well, yeah.
Right.
But like big money, top 10.
Well,
like,
big money's, well, your winner probably got $1 million plus something.
Right.
But so, and then the PGA championship, I think, was $20 million total purse. This tournament, the first tournament ever, is $25 million. But here's the deal. So the PGA is a multi-billion-dollar company.
Yes.
They technically could pay
more
larger purses. So if you think about Tiger Woods is a billion-dollar athlete.
Yep.
It's not because of golf.
True.
Well, it is,
Sponsors.
But it's not because of bingo. It's not because of golf earnings. It's because of endorsements, right? So like Dustin Johnson, I heard last week, already lost his RBC Bank or something like that sponsorship.
Because
he agreed to play in the tournament. I don't know that he joined the tour. He's just playing in the tournament.
But he might get banned for life from PGA.
Correct. Like, he may never be able to play in a PGA tournament again.
So basically what I'm understanding is PGA is like the NCAA of golf. They make a ton of money off their athletes.
Yep.
But don't pay out. They do pay out.
They do pay out.
But they pay like what? 20% of what they make?
Who knows what that number is? But so now it gets a little weird and twisted because even Greg Norman is like the CEO or some bigwig, the shark
I was
of
going to call
this
him the shark.
LIV tournament or LIV group or whatnot. Okay.
Yep.
So and
from Saudi Arabia.
From Saudi Arabia. So here's the rub. Okay. People are upset because we know Saudi Arabia it's political. They do all these horrible things, crimes against humanity, kill journalists, blah, 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 right? So they're like, why would somebody go over there and do that? Okay, well, the spin to that is, well, we as a country, and actually I think right now our president's over there begging for oil.
Over there just damn stammering around.
What stammering? That's fair. And we're going to be buying oil for them to put in our vehicle so we can drive.
Right.
And we've been doing that for however long.
Yeah.
Until we're energy independent.
Yeah.
But
ruining the earth with the batteries. Go ahead.
Whole another podcast. But we've been working with Saudi Arabia for a long time. We also work with other countries like the NBA. I mean, don't we have a huge deal with the NBA with China?
Yes.
And we know they have crimes against humanity. I mean, they make Nike shoes for 87 cents an hour.
4-year-olds put them together.
Right. Allegedly.
Yeah.
Right. So listen, everyone can try to take that high ground, but everyone's guilty of something.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's interesting that there's people who are taking a stance against Saudi Arabia, playing on the tour, America, this, that. It's just, it's interesting. But they're throwing so much money at these players. Like, I heard, like, Dustin Johnson is getting, like, just to go over there, like, you can play with her? They give him, like, $125 million or something nuts.
But so, what are who are the LIV people? I mean, I know we say Saudi Arabia, but are these, like, just the oil people that just have so much money they have to spend it? Like, what are they getting out of it?
Well, so...
is what I want to know.
Here... I don't know that answer.
They have to be, I mean, they can't just throw money away. I mean, they could. Actually, they make so much money they could.
So here, I don't know that answer. Good,
okay.
Good
Are they
question.
hoping to get TV sponsorships?
Well, yeah, well, they're trying to make something that is compatible to the PGA. However, the rules are different. They don't play 4 days. They play 3 days.
Yeah.
And there's a team aspect to it. Like, yes, you individually, I think, win, but your team, whoever you're paired with, like, there's that aspect to it, too. I don't know all the ins and outs. I don't.
They're basically trying to be like the cocaine cowboy going against the WWF. They're trying to start a whole new...
Or it could be AEW going against WWE.
I'd rather like to talk about the cocaine cowboy.
Which we can... But here's the deal.
But in all seriousness, they're trying to... All we've ever known, right, is PGA. Mm-hmm. And all these big... They're trying to basically come against them, take their players, and start something new.
They are.
I guess eventually the goal would be for them to make their money back with sponsorships and TV and...
Right. They're trying to make a rival avenue that goes against the PGA. But here's my question to you and to you guys listening.
Okay.
Right now in America, from the people that I've talked to, that, again, I don't know a whole lot about this. Like, Dustin Johnson's being vilified, lifetime ban. Phil Mickelson, vilified, lifetime ban. But here's the question. What if what they're doing is to make a shit ton of money? Yes, absolutely. But it's to expose the PGA for not paying all their players enough. The purses aren't big enough, right? And they're going to make a rival company that forces the PGA to up their ante. And what they're saying is, what they're thinking is, again, I don't know, I haven't talked to any of them, is we will sacrifice ourselves not to play on that tour anymore for the betterment of all of the future
like
players
handing it down.
But by the way, we're going to make an assload of money
in the process.
So it's
could be, but I mean, could PGA afford to ban a Phil Mickelson? I mean, he's aging. He's starting to age out.
I don't know how old he is, but he's going to be close to the senior tour.
But
So he's DeChambeau
is just in the last 2 years become like a big force,
so
right?
He has, but
Dustin
I think
Johnson's 4 years in.
He's a major winner. He's top 15 in the world, I think, maybe 20.
So I mean, those are big names, obviously, but
right.
I don't guess I understand.
Here's what I think is going to happen.
Okay.
It's going to force
PGA to change.
Yep, that's what it's going to force them to pay their players or whatever better.
I respect that.
So I don't know.
Does this tarnish legacies?
I think they're going to try.
Phil Mickelson.
I mean, listen. People, you either like Phil or you don't. Listen, I mean, you like Tiger or you don't.
Listen, Phil Mickelson can hit a lob wedge backwards.
Over his own head.
Over his own head. You can stand in front of him and he'll hit a ball over your head.
But here's the thing. People are saying, well, Phil Mickelson, this is going to give him more money to gamble with. Well, guess what?
Hey, what else he got to do?
It'll give Tiger Woods more money to have friends who work at Denny's, if you know what I mean. Or it could be, listen, we're all flawed. We all make mistakes. We all do stuff that we are not proud of. But here's what's going to be interesting. It's either going to turn out, here's my Brandon's prediction. This league is going to turn out to either A, be something that rivals the PGA, and it's going to make them make a change, right? Yep. Or it's going to be something that XFL did.
Oh, ooh. Go ahead. Finish your thought.
And what is going to happen is the PGA is going to take little tidbits from the XFL to make their product a little more better. So I think at the end of the day, these guys who left over here, they're going to make a shit ton of money, and it's going to force the PGA some way, somehow, to make their product better. What that is, I don't know.
If it wasn't for the XFL, Kurt Warner.
Wrong. But I like where your head's at.
Arena football.
There you go.
Kurt Warner wouldn't have made it.
Exactly.
It's called Underdog, I think.
It's a great story.
I've not seen it yet. I've not seen it. I saw a preview for it.
Well, actually, that movie is terrible.
It is Kurt Warner, right?
It is Kurt Warner, yeah.
But it's a true story.
It is true story.
That movie's terrible.
So, acting's terrible.
If anybody has any comments, questions, concerns, any knowledge, because we don't know what we're talking about. Zeth Davidson reached out and said, hey,
thank you.
Podcast worthy, LIV Golf tournament, yada, yada. I don't know anything about it. Brandon knew something about it. We put it out. So if you know something about it, comment, like, share, ask us questions, give us some sort of knowledge. We'll pop on here again and talk about the knowledge you shared. And I guess we'll follow it as we go.
Or we won't.
Right. It might turn into something, might not. People might have lifetime bans. People might not. Don't know.
Whatever. By the way, if you're going to pay me $100 million, $125 million, or whatever the number,
I'll go play.
Whatever you want.
I'll
play golf in a pink tutu and a thong.
Me too.
Cheetah print.
If somebody pay me $1,000, I'd go out there and shoot 100 right now.
I've seen you do it.
For free. I lost money.
I actually paid to do it.
Paid money and lost bets and shot 100. And had the time of my life.
Time of my life.
Anyway, I knew you were going to sing.
I'm going to like Laura soon.
I could see you like gearing up for it.
You mean like when I sang you happy birthday this morning?
Yeah, that was amazing.
All right, anyway. So yes.
Zeth Davidson, thank you for calling it out. Let us know what you know about it, because obviously we just know enough to be dangerous.
Right, exactly.
All right, as always, like, comment, share. Thank you for tuning in. Sip, Trips, and Flicks again. I'm Kevin.
I'm Brandon. And it's his birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hey.
All right.
See ya.
Thanks. Bye.